as you've talked about so often, you wanted to play your style of basketball and see how the chips fell. You didn't get the win tonight, but boy, you guys were a much, much different team tonight than you were on Monday.
Well, we gave ourselves a chance to win, which is this is the start of winning, Jim, and saw a lot of really positive things tonight. We wanted to take away their threes. They go 3 for 17 from the three. Wanted to do the job on the glass against a much bigger, more athletic team. Beat them on the glass, had 19 offensive rebounds. And I think probably most encouraging, you saw some guys that, if we're going to be as good as we want to be, they're going to need to play well for us. And new guys, and Kian Atijere and Michael Bradley really step up and do some positive things. I thought L.J. Wells was fantastic off the bench. I mean, those guys looked like they belonged in a game like this. And those are the kind of things that you can take away and build on. We just got to do some basketball stuff better.
Coach, tell me a little bit more about Michael Bradley's performance, because he's a guy trying to make the jump up from the Division II level. And this isn't just moving up to Division I. This is playing against high major competition. He goes for 11.7 assists and 3 turnovers with a steal tonight. What did you think of his performance?
Well, I thought he was aggressive. I think he's been really tentative on both ends and almost honestly playing a little nervous the first few times out against Division I competition in our scrimmage in our first game at Middle. And I thought he played with some confidence tonight. He was aggressive. He's a guy different than we've had at that spot. He can get to a spot and get a shot off. Made a couple of those tonight, and again against athletic guys, 7 assists and only 3 turnovers. So we're really pleased with Michael tonight.
Coach, you used the word aggressive a couple of times there regarding Michael Bradley. Would you also use that term regarding your defense, particularly in the first half, the way you swarmed the ball? And I think you had 4 blocks in the first 10 minutes of the game.
Yeah, no, it was good to see us, block the basketball. We had 6 block shots. So, yeah, I'd like to see us steal it even more. Some of that was how they played. They really tried to spread us out in the second half and then just drive the ball with the little fella and slow it down. But, I thought defensively we were aggressive and we defended well enough and more importantly probably rebounded, because that's the thing I'm most concerned about, well enough to be in the game, 2-possession game down the stretch.
There was a point in the first half where you guys went on an 8-0 run, and during that stretch it felt like you were dominating in the paint, grabbing rebounds, getting offensive points, offensive stickbacks for points, and then also blocking some shots on defense. What does that say, or what has the influx of talent at the post position, Kian Atijere and Cade Meyer, given you from that standpoint of being able to run multiple bodies in there?
Well, and I think also, add Trey Robinson and L.J. Wells to that mix. If you add those guys up, if my math is right, Rick, I think it's like 14 drawn fouls between those guys. That's really important. We shoot 25 free throws. So, in the past, had we only made 3 threes, there would have been no chance that we would be in the game, any game, much less a game against a Power 5 school. But because we get to the foul line 25 times, we give ourselves a chance, and that's because of the way that our bigs played.
You mentioned only making the 3 3-pointers. It was kind of similar at Middle Tennessee State where you guys didn't get it going from beyond the arc. Is that a concern, or is that something where you'll have to adjust to, or is that just shots not going down early in the first 2 games?
No, I think it's a concern because I think it's guys that we know can make shots and have made shots for us at a high rate and high level, and they're not right now. So we got to look at how we're taking them. We got to look at the ones we're getting, and maybe if there's a need to try to feed them up for some more.
Nice adjustment in this game by Kian Atijere from the game on Monday, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, I thought he responded really well. I mean, the one thing you know about Kian every night is no one's going to be a better athlete. Yeah. Someone might be a little bigger, a little stronger, but no one's going to be a better athlete than him. And I thought he played with a great deal of confidence tonight. Had some just ridiculous athletic plays, the tip dunk in the first half and the dunk late in the second half. And then the dunk at the end of the shot clock. I mean, I'd like to see the rule book. I thought it's when the whistle is blown. The whistle was blown before the shot. The foul occurred before the end of the shot clock from my perspective, but they said he didn't get it off.
What about the way you guys took care of the ball? Just 12 turnovers in this game compared to their 14. Did you think you guys did a good job of handling their length and athleticism compared to how you did on Monday night?
Yeah, I think in terms of just handling the ball, we did a good job. I don't think we handled their length well around the basket. There were some times when we kind of went in for layups like we're wide open, and you're not at this level. There's some big fellas out there, and they're coming from behind to pursue the basketball. And so, they had 8 block shots. I think at least 4 of them were coming from behind on those plays. But again, those are basketball things we'll get better at. We'll get to 2 feet and shot fake and either draw a foul or throw it back out to wide open 3 if they're going to converge on the ball that big.
We were talking about Sam Vincent in this game and the way he played last year against the Houston team in the NCAA tournament, and he did the same thing tonight. He had some incredibly creative drives down low to get himself in position to score and keep you guys in this thing, didn't he?
Yeah, no, I mean, without Sam playing the way he did, it probably would have gotten away from us. And, I think the thing about Sam is he's just fearless. He just shows up and plays. He doesn't worry about every little thing. He's a basketball player. He just plays. And so, I thought he was terrific tonight.
Coach, thanks for stopping by, taking your time. Home opener on Tuesday against DePaul out of Indiana, and we look forward to a good crowd coming out and supporting your club on Tuesday at Truist Arena.
Okay, thanks, Jim.